So here we have the Mercedes-Benz E250 on a 12 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside you can see that it's a two-door coupe with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the vehicle first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in fantastic condition and a great looking car the whole way around as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, clock, speedometer, your rev counter, and coolant temperature gauge. Within the speedometer, you can see the total miles of this car there, 104,831. Below that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic. We are in park at the moment, of course, and you can change the information displayed above that using buttons on the steering wheel. For example, you can have a digital readout for the speedometer displayed there, and to do that, use the buttons over on this left-hand side of the steering wheel just here. We have our stereo controls on the right-hand side. In the center, you'll find the stereo itself just here, and the screen for it directly above, of course. So this car's got satellite navigation, as you can see. Really nice, clear color display. It's a very easy system to use. When it comes to the stereo, you can access your radio. The movement that you now see me making on the screen, which will show you that we've got DAB, FM, medium wave, shortwave, and long wave radio. All this movement is being done using this dial just here. So you can use the dial, the buttons, or a combination of both. When it comes to listening to your own music, we have a number of ways we can do that. The CD player, of course, memory card, and you can see the rest here for yourself, including Bluetooth audio. So once you pair up your phone, which is done at the top of the screen under the telephone heading, you'll be able to make and receive phone calls and stream your music wirelessly as well. So the main stereo section just here includes the CD player, the volume for the stereo, the buttons I was using just a second ago. Below that, we have a heated passenger seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same here for the driver's side, of course. You can turn the interior alarm on and off. We have eco mode, you can turn on and off as well. And then below that, if we move the gear lever out of the way for just a moment, we've got dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and the driver temperature. You can increase, decrease the fan speed. You can determine the direction the air is being distributed in. Air conditioning's on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again. Or hit auto. The car will now take full control for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for, and you can override that manually. You can see auto has now gone off. You can turn the whole system off from here if you like. You can recirculate the air that's in the car from here. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperatures you've set there, of course. In here we have a 12-volt charging socket. We have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. The dial I went through just a moment ago, and some seat adjustments just here. We've got the proper full seat adjustments for both driver on this side, passenger on the other door, of course, but you can move the seat back and forth. You can change the angle of the back of the seat, and we've got 3 different memory settings. Again, exactly the same on the passenger side of the car. Last thing I wanted to mention is this panoramic roof. We have a sunblind that you can open all the way to the back of those rear seats, as you can see. You can leave it like this. This will obviously let in a lot of extra light, although this front section can also be opened and closed electronically as well to give you a full-size sunroof. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.